Hey guys, tonight we leave the modern world behind and quietly step through the magnificent gates of an Ottoman palace, where marble courtyards glow beneath the moonlight, elegant fountains whisper through the night, and thousands of lanterns cast a warm golden light across grand domes and graceful gardens. The cool evening breeze carries the delicate fragrance of blooming roses, jasmine, and fresh citrus trees, while somewhere in the distance the soft sound of flowing water echoes through the peaceful palace grounds. You probably won't survive this without drifting into the most relaxing journey through history. So before you get comfortable, take a moment to like the video and subscribe, but only if you genuinely enjoy what I do here. And while you're here, let me know in the comments where you're listening from and what your local time is right now. Now dim the lights, maybe turn on a fan for that soft background hum, and let's ease into tonight's journey together. The enormous bronze gates slowly open without a sound, revealing one of the most breathtaking palaces ever built. Moonlight reflects across polished white marble pathways that wind through peaceful gardens filled with cypress trees, colorful tulips, and elegant fountains. Every step feels softer than the last, as though the palace itself welcomes every visitor with quiet dignity. The air is calm and pleasantly cool. Gentle lanterns hang beneath graceful stone arches, their golden glow dancing across beautifully carved walls decorated with intricate geometric patterns and shimmering blue ceramic tiles. The craftsmanship is extraordinary. Every doorway, every column, and every ceiling seems to tell a story of remarkable skill and patience. You pause beside a large marble fountain at the center of the courtyard. Crystal clear water flows gently from carved stone basins, creating a soothing rhythm that fills the peaceful night. Nearby, peacocks quietly wander through the gardens, their colorful feathers shimmering beneath the moonlight, while small songbirds settle into the branches above for the evening. As you continue walking, you enter a magnificent courtyard surrounded by elegant arcades. Tall palm trees sway gently in the breeze, and fragrant orange blossoms perfume the air. Palace gardeners have spent countless hours caring for every flower bed, every tree, and every carefully trimmed hedge. Even at night, the gardens seem almost magical. Beyond the courtyard rises the heart of the palace itself. Its grand domes stretch toward the stars, while dozens of graceful minarets stand proudly against the deep blue sky. Hundreds of windows glow softly from within, hinting at the quiet life unfolding behind thick stone walls. Inside, long, polished corridors are illuminated by hundreds of oil lamps. Rich carpets from Persia cover the floors, and beautifully painted ceilings sparkle with delicate gold details. Every room is peaceful, yet full of quiet activity. Servants move silently through the halls carrying silver trays filled with fresh fruit, sweet pastries, fragrant tea, and crystal pitchers of cool water. The palace library is one of the quietest places of all. Shelves filled with beautifully bound manuscripts stretch from floor to ceiling. Scholars carefully copy ancient texts by candlelight, preserving knowledge for future generations. The only sounds are the gentle scratching of quills across parchment and the occasional turning of a page. As you wander deeper into the palace, you realize this is more than a royal residence. It is a city within walls where artists, cooks, gardeners, guards, scholars, musicians, and craftsmen each play an important role in keeping the palace alive. Tonight, under the gentle glow of countless lanterns, you begin to discover the peaceful rhythm of life inside one of history's most magnificent Ottoman palaces. The quiet beauty of the palace grows even more enchanting as the evening deepens. You continue along a wide marble corridor where every polished stone reflects the warm glow of hanging lanterns. The soft light dances across colorful Iznik tiles, each one painted by skilled artisans many centuries ago. Delicate patterns of tulips, vines, and flowers cover the walls, making the hallway feel less like a passage and more like a work of art. A gentle breeze drifts through the open arches, carrying the scent of rose gardens and fresh mint. Somewhere nearby, a fountain continues its endless song, its flowing water echoing softly through the peaceful courtyard. The sound is so calming that you almost forget the busy world beyond the palace walls. You step into a magnificent garden where tall cypress trees stand like silent guardians beneath the moonlit sky. Marble pathways wind gracefully between flower beds filled with colorful tulips, roses, lilies, and jasmine. Small birds have settled into the branches for the night, while a pair of elegant peacocks slowly wander across the grass, their shimmering feathers glowing under the silver light of the full moon. In the center of the garden stands an octagonal marble fountain. Crystal clear water gently spills from its carved edges into a peaceful, reflecting pool. You pause beside it, listening to every ripple. The palace architects believed that the soothing sound of flowing water brought calmness and balance to the people who lived here. And after only a few quiet moments, it is easy to understand why. Nearby, palace gardeners continue working even after sunset. By the light of small oil lamps, they carefully trim hedges, water delicate flowers, and gather ripe figs, pomegranates, and oranges from neatly arranged trees. Every corner of the garden is cared for with extraordinary patience. Beyond the gardens lies the royal kitchen, one of the busiest places in the palace. Even late in the evening, dozens of cooks prepare tomorrow's meals. Huge copper pots gently simmer over glowing charcoal fires, while bakers shape fresh bread and sweet pastries on long wooden tables dusted with flour. The warm aroma of cinnamon, honey, roasted lamb, fresh herbs, and baked bread fills the air, making the entire kitchen feel welcoming. Young apprentices carefully polish silver trays that will carry breakfast to members of the royal household before sunrise. Others sort fragrant spices arriving from distant lands along ancient trade routes. Tiny bowls of saffron, cinnamon, cloves, black pepper, cardamom, and dried rose petals line the shelves, filling the room with wonderful aromas. Not far away, musicians quietly gather inside a beautifully decorated chamber. One tunes the delicate strings of an oud, while another gently tests the notes of a ney flute. Their peaceful melodies drift softly through the open windows, mixing perfectly with the sound of flowing fountains. There is no grand performance tonight, only quiet music meant to bring comfort after a long day. As you continue your peaceful walk, you realize that the Ottoman palace is far more than a symbol of royal power. It is a place where thousands of people live, work, learn, create, and care for one another. Every polished hallway, blooming garden, peaceful fountain, and glowing lantern reflects centuries of craftsmanship, tradition, and quiet beauty. The moon climbs higher above the great domes, and the palace becomes even quieter. The gentle sounds of water, distant music, rustling leaves, and softly flickering lanterns accompany you as you wander deeper into one of history's most magnificent royal homes, where every doorway seems to lead to another beautiful story waiting to be discovered.